Hello, everybody. It is Sarah from What a Nerd Girl Says, and welcome to my book haul for June. I know it is July 4th. Happy Independence Day if you live in the United States. But I got a little bit behind, so hope that's okay. I'm going to do a quick book haul. I have a very small stack for June. I didn't buy a lot of books, but I have a pretty decent stack of books that I got from ALA. I went to the American Library Association annual conference this past weekend, the last weekend of June, and I got my hands on a good 40 to 50 books. I'm not going to share all of them because that would be crazy pants, and you guys don't want to see all 50 books that I got because that's just ridiculous. But I will show you the ones that I was really excited about getting. I don't want this video to be like 100 million minutes long, so let's jump into it and let's show you the books that I got. One of the first books I got was from a follower of mine whose name is Nora, and she's awesome, and she went to BA or the book fair or something out in New York. I don't know, I can't get out there, so I don't know what it is. But she got me an ARC of The Return by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and she got it signed, and she's awesome, and she sent it to me along with the Star Wars cup and a booklight and something else too, and I can't remember. Sorry, Nora. But thank you, Nora. But if you don't know, The Return is a new adult companion series to JLA's Covenant series. Read The Covenant before I read this book. But this book was incredible, and I liked it way more than I thought I was going to. And JLA, I just bowed down before you. But yes, I love this. The next book I got, which I'm kind of embarrassed because I just bought it, and I went to go reread it. I read the ARC, and then I actually bought it and was going to read, like, the actual copy, and I don't know what I did with the dust jacket. But that is The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings. I seriously don't know what I did with the dust jacket. I took it off because I don't like dust jackets, and it's gone. I'm sure it's in my room somewhere, but I don't know where. But yes, I read the ARC. I loved it. This book is incredible. It's by a debut novelist named Lindsay Cummings. I'm sure some of you have seen her, and it's incredible, and you should read it, and I want to reread it eventually and find the dust jacket that this belongs to this book, I guess. Just recently, Amy Tintera's sequel to Reboot Rebel released. Again, I was able to get my hands on an e-arc, so I've already read it, and she was doing a signing in LA, and I wasn't able to go because, you know, like, I work, and my friend Mina managed to get a copy for me and get it signed, so now my duology is complete. It's really awesome. It's about this, I'll tell you about Reboot. Reboot's about a girl who dies, and she's dead for 178 minutes, and when she wakes up, you know, she's stronger, faster, and she has less humanity, and they're called reboots, and they usually happen in, like, children or teens, and the longer that you're dead, she's the one that's been dead longest, 178 minutes, like, the less humanity you retain, and they, like, kind of use him as an army, and this new guy comes in, and he's only like a 22, so he's got a lot of his humanity left, and for some reason the main character Ren decides to train him, and of course change ensues, and it's a great series, and I love that it's a duology because, like, not enough authors do that. One of the next books that I got was Parallel by Lauren Miller. I read Free to Fall. Free to Fall is freaky. You should read it. It's crazy. But Parallel is also kind of freaky. There's, like, an earthquake, and these two parallel worlds, like, collide, and everything changes in this girl's world. And she's really stoked with it, and she's trying to figure out a way to, like, make sure that this parallel person who's now in her past and is, like, changing everything, changes it so she can still enjoy the life she has. Because she actually likes her, you know, this new life better than the life that she had, you know, chosen herself. And it's really good. It's incredible. I also picked up Timeless by Alexandra Monier at the same time. It was at a signing for Girls Gone Sci-Fi, and I don't know what I did with it. And I read it, and I looked in this gigantic pile behind me, and I can't find it, but I did pick up both of them at the same time, and I just don't know what happened to it. Because I'm cool like that. The next book that I picked up is I went to Leigh Bardugo's release party for Runin Rising in LA, which was incredible. Food and drinks and photo booths, and go to my blog, you can check out the recap, it's really awesome. But I got Runin Rising, which is the last book of the series, and it's absolutely incredible. There's also a review on my blog. Oh my god, this book. Oh my god. And I'm really stoked about this one because I've got my special launch party edition sticker. And it also is signed. So now my entire trilogy is signed. Yay! I also picked up the Barnes & Noble copy because it's fancy and it's got gold lettering and it's got a Darkling story, and Guys, I have 3 copies of City of Heavenly Fire, so why wouldn't I have 2 copies of Runa Rising? That's just my life. Another book that I got, I did my Secret Beach Read Buddy exchange on my blog, which is kind of like a Secret Santa sort of thing. I did a Secret Santa, I did a Secret Valentine, I did a summer, which was called my Secret Beach Read Buddy, and in the fall there will be one as well, so keep your eye out for that. But my buddy sent me a package that was awesome, and she got me the book Just One Day, which I love and I've already read, but I don't own, so thank you for that, Michelle, which is also in the pile somewhere, and I tried to find it, and I couldn't find it. Sorry, I really did try to find it. But she also got me what was really exciting. She got me Not a Drop to Drink, which I've been wanting to read forever, and I should have just bought it, but I just like never bought it, and now I own it, and I read it in like a day, and it's incredible. It's kind of, you know, basically something that happened, like that could happen, and the water becomes really scarce, and, you know, the main character lives on like kind of a farm ranch with her mom, and they have a pond, and they do like their entire life is all about survival and protecting this pond. Like she's never really known anybody besides her mom. I mean, they shoot anybody that comes near them because they figure they want their pond, and it just kind of goes from there. And it, you know, they meet this family, and it just kind of goes from there, and it's incredible. And I just actually got my hands on the e-arc of the second book, and I'm really excited about that. So I guess that's part of my June book haul too, is I got the e-arc for that. So those are the books that I either bought this month or that I was given. Like I said, it wasn't very much because May I kind of bought a lot, and I wanted to like hold back a bit because I gotta start buying books. Like this pile behind me is the books I own. Plus I have a ton of boxes in my backyard full of books. I've got over 600 books, guys. Like, it's incredible. And I also have a to-read pile that's in front of me that I can't show because it's in front of me. That is 68 books, so I need to cut back. Plus, I knew I was going to ALA. Yes. So now we're going to do my mini ALA book haul. Like I said, I got about 50 books there, but I didn't want to show all of them because it's crazy and it's crazy. So I'm just going to share the ones that I'm really excited that I got. One that I'm really excited, even though I haven't really liked, we've gotten some of these stories before through e-book, and I've only liked some of them. I was still pretty excited to get them because I know there's some in here that we haven't read, and yeah, I'm still really excited about it. And there's like comics and there's cool stuff in it. Anyway, that is the Bane Chronicles. It actually took me kind of a while to get this one. I kept going back to the Simon & Schuster booth, and they kept saying they didn't have it. I eventually got my hands on it. But yes, I did get the Bane Chronicles. I'm really excited about that. I said some of them I don't like, but some of them I do. So I'm stoked to have this one. So that was a book that I got. Whoa, hitting my computer. I know how to work this, guys. I'm not a fancy booktuber, okay? Sorry. If you're watching this, it's because you love me, not because you're here to watch a really awesome booktuber, because I'm still learning. Sorry. I stocked Holly Black this weekend, so you might see more of Holly Black in this pile, because I really did stock Holly Black this weekend. And I got my hands on her new book, The Darkest Part of the Forest. I have no idea what it's about, but I'm really excited. I think it has to do with fairies, which, she's really good with fairies, so I'm excited about it. But, yes, Darkest Part of the Forest. I also got a copy of, The Coldest Girl in Cold Town, which I already own, but now I have another copy, but this one is signed this time. But yes, really excited about this one. Holly Black is incredible. Plus she had blue hair. I want my hair blue. That'd be awesome. The next book I was really excited to get, even though, again, I've already read this book because I got an e-copy of it, but my e-copy expired, so now I'm excited to have this one so I can reread it again, so when I do my review, it's not based off of something I read months ago. But that is 100 Sideways Miles by Andrew Smith. Guys, anything that Andrew Smith is like gold in the form of pages. Yes, I was really excited. I didn't even think about it because, I mean, I've already read it. But I was asking my librarian friend Courtney if I could get her anything because she was in panels and I was on the exhibit floor, and she was like, find Andrew's book. And I was like, oh my god, Andrew's book. Like, duh, Sarah. Get your hands on 100 Sideways Miles. So I did. So I'm pretty excited because this book is incredible. and now I have it. I'm going to buy it when it comes out. I'm going to have like 7 copies of that book. It's going to be cool. Okay, the next book that I got was from an author named A.S. King. She's amazing. I got into her because of Andrew Smith. He told me to read her. And I read her book, Reality Boy, last year, which was her 2013 release, and actually ended up on my best of 2013 list because it's incredible. It's about a boy who was on a reality show when he was a kid. It was kind of like a super nanny sort of thing, and how that's kind of like messed with him the rest of his life, you know, and it's incredible. And I didn't own a copy. I borrowed it from the library. I know, me, a library. Huh, that's pretty funny. So I bought a copy at ALA, and yay, now it's signed. But what I was really, really, really excited about is I've been trying to get my hands on this, and I haven't been able to yet. But I got a copy of Gloria O'Brien's History of the Future, which is her brand new book, which is coming out in October? October. So yeah, I'm really excited. This is actually my current read, but I've barely started it. I'm on page 5. On page 5. So I haven't gotten very far. But that is one that I was extremely excited for. I showed up for that signing like so early because I was just so excited to get it. I think I was first in line. So yeah, I was really, really excited for that. Another one that I was excited for and have already read, I read it in Vegas actually, like pretty much right after I got it, is Trial by Fire by Josephine Angelini. Josephine Angelini wrote the Star-Crossed series, which is kind of like modern day Greek mythology, more YA than like a Percy Jackson, but kind of similar. But I wasn't a huge fan of it. I mean, I liked it, but I wasn't like, oh my god, this is amazing. But she kept talking about her new book, and her new book sounded amazing, and so I got my hands on it. Thank God. And I read it that weekend in Vegas, and it's incredible. It's got parallel worlds and witches and cute boys, and it's awesome. This girl, Lily, is allergic to pretty much everything in her world, and she has a very embarrassing moment in front of her entire graduating class and the boy that she's massively in love with. And she just wants to escape. And she hears this voice that says, come with me. And she's like, okay, I want to leave this world. But she doesn't, like, think anything of it. And next thing you know, she's in this parallel world in Salem, Massachusetts, where she lives. But it's a different Salem than what she knows. The witches never died. They took over. And women rule the world. And the world is ruled by her parallel self, whose name is Lillian. And you think, oh, women are ruling the world. This has got to be awesome. It's not so awesome. She's got incredible powers, and there's kind of a civil war going on. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, I just like it blew my mind, and then it left me with a cliffhanger that made me want to throw the book at Josephine Angelini's face. I'm just saying. But it's incredible. So this is one that I was definitely stoked to get my hands on. I got it at there was a Fierce Reads event on Saturday night, and then Josie was signing on Sunday. And I went to her signing on Sunday even though I already had the book, because I got it on Saturday night. And I was like, I started it last night. I'm like 150 pages in, and it's incredible. Like, don't stop writing ever. And she was like, oh my god. I'm like, no, really. Don't stop. This book is incredible. And then a book that I just finished literally like half an hour ago is The Young Elites by Marie Lu. It took me all weekend to get this book, guys. Like, you don't understand. Marie Lu is incredible. If you've never read the Legend trilogy, which is her dystopian trilogy, you should, because it's like the best one around. I love Hunger Games, I love Divergent, I love Match, I love all of them. But Legend is just the best. Sorry. So I needed to get my hands on The Young Elites, which is basically kind of like X-Men, but like in history, in a fantasy world. Basically, there's this country, and this blood fever hits them, and some of them are left with different, like, markings. The main character, I want to say is Adelina. She has silver hair, and she lost an eye. I mean, but, you know, she has these powers, she thinks. But some of them are love powers, and they come with, like, really cool names, like the Reaper, and the Messenger, and, like, they're like X-Men, but it's like I said, it's in a very fantasy-like world, and but they're treated very badly, and the kingdom basically wants to wipe them out, and the kingdom is poor and hungry, and the people take it out on those who bear markings of this like disease. Some of them have power, some of them don't, but whether they do or not, they still get like attacked, and so it just kind of goes from there. But I just finished it and it's incredible, and the epilogue, it just really, Marie, like, because now I want the next one, and this one hasn't even come out yet, and I can't wait, and that's not fair to me to have to wait. But yeah, that one took me all weekend to get. I kept trying to get it, and they kept turning me away, and I was like, no, you just need to like give that to me, please. And then I missed her signing because I went to a different signing. I still managed to get my hand on it, and then I saw her later, and I was like, Marie, sign my book. I'm awesome that way. Pretty much stalked Marie Lu and her book. The next book I got, which I got an e-arc of it, but I was having a hard time starting it because lately I've just wanted like a book in my hand, and I've had such a slump this year that if my body wants, or my mind or whatever wants me to read a real book and not a e-copy, then that's what I'm gonna do. But then I saw that they had the arcs at ALA, and I picked it up, and I was like, oh my god, I'm really stoked to have this, but holy crap, is it ginormous. Airfire, guys. Look at this. I can imagine what the hardback's gonna look like. This thing is incredible, but I'm really excited because this series is amazing. And Selena, who is a former assassin and is amazing, is a great main character, so I'm really excited to read this. This is hopefully going to be something that I read very soon. A book that I've heard a lot about, and I've read part of it, and I need to finish it. Cinderella's Dress. It's an entangled teen novel, and I love entangled teen. Seriously, you guys are amazing. If there was a publisher I could pick to, I would probably pick Entangled Teen. I mean, really, like, they're just incredible, and the things that they do for their authors. But I'm really excited. It's about a girl during World War II, and she finds out that she's, like, the next, like, keeper and, like, protector of the actual, like, Cinderella, like, dress. And, yeah, it's just, I need to read it, and it's incredible. And she's so super nice, and when I went up there, they knew what my blog was, and I work a lot with Entangled Teen. And so, yeah, that just made me really happy. So I was really stoked to get my hands on that one, because I really wanted to. The next one I got, and this one is funny because I didn't know of it before I left, but now I do. It was awesome. But it's called I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I have no idea what it's about, to be completely honest. But everybody all weekend was like, you need to pick up this book. It's incredible. And I had no signings at that time when she was doing her signing, and they were giving away her arc. And so I got in line and got her book, and now I'm really stoked because literally everyone's like, oh my god, this book is supposed to be so incredible. So I have no idea what it's about, but now I'm really excited. If people talk about something, I want to read it. I'm just saying. The next book that I got is something I do have on e-arc, but again, for some reason, just my neck's not calling to me right now, which is weird because normally I don't care whether it's book or e-copy, but lately I just need a book in my hand. But Balance Keepers, The Fires of Cauldron by Lindsay Cummings, who wrote The Murder Complex, which I showed you earlier. This is her middle grade novel, which I'm really excited about. When I asked them if they had the arc for this, they were like, it's a middle grade novel, and I was like, that's cool. I read middle grade and young adult. Just give me the book. But yes, I'm really excited. I like it because it's really small. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, Lindsay, I love you. I love your books. So I'm really excited that I got this one. Next book I got, which I'm also really excited about because it's a standalone, and it's from someone who just wrote a trilogy, and I could use more standalone books, guys, I'm not gonna lie. But Ali Condi, who I've never met before. I have a signed copy of Match, but my friend got that for me, and I love that trilogy, but this is a standalone, so yay! And I'm really excited about it. And I actually skipped Marie Lu's signing to go to her signing so I could get this book. I ended up getting both and getting them both signed, so it kind of worked out for me. But I'm really excited I got this book, and it's a standalone. So hopefully not like Trial by Fire and The Young Elites. I won't get left going, what happens next? So that's exciting. There's this book, and it was at the Little Brown booth, and I saw a bunch of people getting in line for it, and I saw Amy Tintera and Shannon Messenger actually in line for this book. They were like, we need to get this, and I was like, these authors have heard of this book, that means it must be good. And so I got in line, and it sounds really cool, and it has to do with witches, and sailors and I don't know. I'm into like magic and stuff right now. I'm kind of anti-dystopian right now, so which just sounds amazing. But it's called Salt and Storm, and it's her debut novel, so it's really exciting. I'm trying to get more into debut novel people because hopefully that'll be me in the next like year or two. But yes, but like I said, I saw authors in line for this and I was like, it's gotta be good. Because authors don't grab a lot of ARCs because they get sent a lot of ARCs. So if they're going to be grabbing them at ALA, that means it's probably a good one. So that's what I grabbed. The last book that I'm going to show you from my ALA book haul is one that I'm really excited about. Both authors are supposed to be there, one canceled, which kind of bummed me out, but I've met her so many times that I'm getting spoiled. But it's also a middle grade novel by two authors that I've read as YA novelists. But yeah, it's called The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. I know that Holly Black has done some middle grade. I have Doll Bones. I got that at the thing too as well, so I will read that. And then obviously Cassandra Clare wrote The Mortal Instruments and The Infertile Devices and The Bane Chronicles. And Cassie was supposed to be there. I don't know why she didn't go. Probably because from Europe to Las Vegas is a ridiculous trip. But Holly was there, and so that was awesome. So I do have it signed by Holly, which is really cool. Maybe. Did I get it signed? This is my unsigned copy. I somehow managed to get my hands on two of these. I'm going to make sure I get my signed copy and I don't give the unsigned copy away. But yes, really excited about this one. It's a middle grade. It's going to be a series. Yay. So the books that I got for June, like I said, I got a lot more at ALA, but this video is already way too long and I don't want to take you up any more of your time. Thanks for watching and watching me babble on about all the books that I got this month. And yeah, I will see you next month in July for the July book haul. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy reading, everybody. Let me know in the comments what books you got this month and which books you love this month, and I will see you soon.